years, but I'm very protective, and I always treated her like my baby. And one day she told us this little bully, this little guy in school, she was only about 9, was really her. So me and my girls all showed up, and we surrounded him, and we're like, "You've been messing with my sister? I'm telling you, you've been warned, and tell him Destiny's Child is warning you." So we were real gangster.
Beyonce probably 4 or 5 times.
Did she know who you were?
Yeah, so when she walked in, she saw me and she was whispering to Jay, and she was hugging Jay, and she looked at me and she said, "It's Hollywood Unlocked."
Share that with her.
Yvette knows. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now if I get that message to Beyonce,
yes,
I can get it to be. Oh, I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told y'all about, then I'll put those out. They ain't called me to go to the Rock Nation brunch. They haven't called me to go to the Gold Party.
To accept being honored.
They haven't called me when we offered to honor Jay-Z at the award show. They didn't call me to go to the press conference about striking the deal with the NFL while we were kneeling for Kaepernick. They didn't call me to ask me what I thought about her hair care product. They didn't call me to offer a free bottle of her perfume. I didn't get to go backstage on the. I've done a lot, and I'm not even gonna say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. Did I tell y'all what I've done? Okay. I'm gonna tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now.
Baby, if Jason Lee keeps running his mouth about Beyonce and Jay-Z like he does, he's never gonna score an invite anywhere. And word is, he might be about to make things even messier because now he's dragging Solange into the drama. For someone who claims to ride or die for Beyonce, he really overdoes it. Not that Beyonce wants anything to do with him anyway. Remember that wild video where she straight up dodged him all night while he chased her just for a photo? She literally sidestepped him like she was in some action movie, and everyone watching was like, whoa, did he really think he could just get a selfie? Ouch! Jason did say he got the shots and that Beyonce knew exactly who he was, but you decide if that makes him a hero or just overstepping. Now check this. Have you noticed the vibe between Beyonce and Solange lately? People are saying the sisters aren't as tight as they used to be. Rumors are flying, from Mama Tina supposedly stirring things up behind the scenes, to Diddy being involved with Jay-Z, to Solange feeling drained from being used as the family fixer. No one really knows the truth, but supposedly, Jason's the guy holding the inside scoop on what's really going on between these sisters. And trust me, the tea he's claiming to have, people are paying attention. Man, this is Jason straight up playing the blackmail game with Beyonce. He's out here claiming he's got tea on her, and if the gossip on the street is true, these receipts might even involve her sister Solange. Hope you're sitting down for this, because this isn't small talk. It's the kind of scandal that could change how people see the whole family. You already know Jason has never held back about people gatekeeping in the music industry, especially when it comes to big names like Jay-Z and Beyonce. He's dropped multiple allegations that have definitely put him on the Carter's radar. On one episode of his podcast, he claimed that Jay-Z had been sending people to warn him off, telling him to stop talking about them. Jason even said, Jay-Z literally wants to unlive me.
Ooh, y'all, this some new sweater tea. I had to put Shirley up. Bernadette is out here tonight. It sound like Jay-Z and Beyonce really about to be Bonnie and Clyde out here. Huh? It sound like Jay-Z and Beyonce really about to be Bonnie and Clyde out here. So if y'all unaware of the situation, apparently Jason Lee said the cat is out of the bag. He's sick of getting phone calls from people who never invite him to the pristine places, but as soon as they hear all of this black people rooting for black people or something going on with them, then they want to come back to their roots. Apparently he been getting phone calls from Jay-Z people that say that he needs something done. And as Jason Lee states in the video, he said either A, I put fires out, or I fan them on. And it sounds like he doing the fanning today. Amen? It's been a lot of rumors circling around Jay-Z and Beyonce and what's going on with Diddy. And apparently Jaguar been sitting on the couch lately and saying it's more to come. Is this the more? Y'all go watch the video, type it in the search bar, and come back under these comments, and let's see what we talking about. Because did y'all hear what I heard? Go watch it for yourself. I'm just a messenger.
Sheesh. Can you imagine that? Jason hasn't held punches either. He's called Beyonce and Jay-Z anti-black, said Beyonce's persona is fake, and even claimed her products aren't that great. And like I said, he basically hinted at blackmail, saying he had something that could ruin her. He never spilled the full story, but rumors are swirling that it could involve Solange too. That's why people are watching closely, because the tension between the sisters now makes a lot more sense if these claims are true. All right, let's break down the sisters' story so you understand why things are so wild now. Back in the day, Solange and Beyoncé were straight up inseparable. People literally thought they were the ultimate sister goals. In 2012, Solange told Roller Coaster magazine that she saw Beyoncé as her role model and credited her big sister for guiding her own music career. She said it was an insane learning process to have a sister like Beyoncé, to see the good, the bad, and everything in between that comes with fame and success. Basically, she was saying, I learned what I was really getting into by watching her. And it wasn't just words, actions proved it. When Solange was getting bullied in school, Beyoncé rolled up with her band members just to back her up. That's loyalty on another level. Fans also noticed how protective Beyoncé has always been, which even sparked wild conspiracy theories. Some people online have claimed that Beyoncé might actually be Solange's mother, not her sister, because of just how fiercely she protects her. The sisters were also creative partners. Solange contributed to Beyoncé's music, and they inspired each other artistically. But as time passed, fans started noticing cracks. Something shifted somewhere along the way, and now the public is left piecing together rumors, videos, and insider reports to understand what really went down between these two iconic sisters. This theory got wild. BuzzFeed covered it back in 2013. The claim? Beyoncé might actually be older than she says. Allegedly, a nameless Texas civil servant produced a birth certificate from 1974. And the tea gets juicier. Conspiracy theorists pointed to something Beyoncé's friend Gabrielle Union said in 2008. Beyoncé and I have been friends since we were teenagers. Problem? Gabby was born in 1972. Do the math. Honestly, I find this theory hard to buy.
Do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Porter?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. And everyone knows it. The wiretapping of the phones, putting air tag on children during visits. These are normal practices.
Beyoncé's childhood and rise to fame have been well documented since she was tiny. So unless everyone's been hiding the truth, it doesn't really add up. Now, we also know Solange has always had Beyoncé's back. She literally jumped Jay-Z when he disrespected her sister. And yes, it was all caught on camera. Baby, this moment never gets old. And what really cracks me up is how Beyoncé just stood there watching the chaos unfold. I can't exactly pinpoint where things went wrong, but fans started noticing tension when Beyoncé gave that Grammy speech and thanked everyone, except Solange. Even though we all know Solange has been a huge part of her journey, helping write many of her songs. Back then, insiders were spilling serious tea about the sisters. One source said, "We all thought it was odd that Solange wasn't part of Beyoncé's new album. It's the kind of sound that's right up Solange's alley." Not only that, but Solange didn't post a single tweet or Instagram shout-out supporting Renaissance. The insider added, "I think it's weird she's not out here backing Beyoncé. Bey took a huge risk on this album and needed everyone to hype it up to make it a hit." The source admitted they didn't have first-hand proof of a rift, but they said, "I've heard things about their relationship. Something is definitely going on." Fans noticed it too. Solange didn't even give a shout-out to her sister, even though in the past she went on full-on rants when Beyoncé got snubbed for Album of the Year. Rumors have been swirling about why the sisters seem distant. One claim, their mom, Tina, might be part of the problem. People say she doesn't even try to hide it. She loves Beyoncé more than Solange. Over the years, speculation has grown that Tina favors Beyoncé, even though Solange helped shape her sister's success by writing much of her music. So, the street started buzzing that Solange got tired of being used and barely getting any recognition and slowly drifted away from the family. Rumor has it, these days, Solange and Beyoncé aren't that close because Beyoncé keeps sticking with a man who allegedly disrespects her, even though Solange keeps telling her, "You need to leave him." Insiders say Solange even knew about Jay-Z's connection to Diddy and tried hard to get Beyoncé out of that marriage because of it. But Beyoncé wouldn't listen. Now, what's really making waves is that the fallout might be tied to Solange wanting to spill some serious tea about Beyoncé. And Beyoncé allegedly shut that down, saying, "Don't you dare." And this is supposedly the tea Jason Lee is holding on Beyoncé. Reports claim Solange has gotten deep into African witchcraft and has been practicing heavily, slowly stepping back from the industry. Keep in mind, she hasn't released music in almost a decade. And just recently, when Nicki Minaj was exposing family secrets, Solange made a quick post and then deleted it, fast. Rumor has it, Solange might have been using some sort of witchcraft doll as a warning to Nicki Minaj. Sources say she's changed a lot recently, keeping a low profile while potentially preparing to expose her own family about alleged shady dealings. Over the past few months, a handful of explosive claims have surfaced that are making everyone do a double take. For example, just the other day, Jaguar Wright publicly called out Jay-Z and Beyoncé, claiming they're a nasty couple who allegedly force people onto planes while unconscious to secretly move them across borders for, well, you can imagine how shocking that sounds. And it doesn't stop there. Rihanna's former publicist, Jonathan, also dropped a bombshell. He said he was stopped by federal agents who were keeping close tabs on Jay-Z after the Lance Rivera incident. Jonathan added that Jay-Z was allegedly linked to something shady involving R. Kelly during their joint tour. All of this combined makes it feel like the Carters' family business is under scrutiny from multiple angles. Fans online are connecting dots, wondering if these wild claims could actually tie back to what Solange might be holding onto herself. It's like a storm is building, and the entire world is just waiting to see which secrets are going to explode first. This is the kind of drama that keeps people talking for weeks. Word on the street is that all of this drama isn't just gossip. It's starting to spill into the public eye. Solange has reportedly gone low-key, stepping back from music and keeping a closer watch on what's happening behind the scenes in her family. While Jason Lee has been stirring the pot online, some insiders claim that Solange might actually be ready to expose serious secrets herself, stuff that could shake the Carters' entire family legacy. Fans and followers are piecing together clues. Solange's sudden quietness, the posts she's made and deleted, and all the explosive allegations from people like Jaguar Wright and Jonathan are making everyone wonder if there's more going on than meets the eye. It feels like everything is connected. The tension between the sisters, the past controversies, and now Jason's claims of holding tea on Beyoncé. The buzz is real. Could Jason's tea be the missing piece linking all these rumors together? People are watching closely, waiting for the next move. And with Solange potentially stepping forward herself, the situation could escalate faster than anyone expects. The storm is definitely building, and the world is on the edge of its seat waiting for what's going to drop next. According to him, Jay-Z was being investigated for allegedly transporting females across borders, and some people are even claiming Beyoncé might have been involved, somehow dragging her sister Solange into the mess. Baby, I know some of these claims sound insane, and while we don't know which ones Jason can actually back up, he insists he's holding tea on Beyoncé. Whether it touches Solange too, nobody knows. This could also just be Jason trying to get a reaction out of Beyoncé. But here's where you come in. What do you think? Was Jason bluffing about having tea on Beyoncé? And if it's real, could Solange really be involved? Sound off in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to stay in the loop with all the latest drama.